Hey y'all, what's going on today? Thought I'd check back in with you and show you some of the things I got going on. As you can see, I'm starting to get my little garage diorama set up here. I did my layouts, painted some lines. This is part of the something else. It's part of the little parking lot in the front. Got the concrete for the floor done. Did some gravel here. I can't show you all of it right now. If I try to move the camera, it's gonna bounce all over the place and probably make somebody sick. Anyhow, what I did get done this week is I took one of my 72 Fords, made a flatbed out of it. I took the flatbed off one of these. I don't know if you can tell, but I chopped the rails off the side of it. Then I shortened it, not a whole lot. You can see I didn't shorten it a whole lot. I tried to make it a little smaller so it'd look a little better on this truck. I didn't make this a dual axle. I just left the tires that was on there. Going for an old farm truck look. I took the back of it. I cut a straight line across the back, right where the rails ended. And then I took the back of it and I stuck it underneath and glued it back on after I did a little bit of modification. Cut the extra side light off of it and the support so it's a little thinner. I don't have mud flaps on this one. Started to put a regular bumper on it, but then after I thought I could get that to fit, a little bit of grinding and a little bit of work, I got it on there. Don't look that bad for what it is. Thinking about if I can get them picked up here. I'm going to put this brush guard on here. That might look fairly decent. I have to paint it. I don't know what color I'll paint it. We'll see. White, black, I don't know. That'll look pretty good. Something different. Finally got a Ford project done. So then, I showed you guys the other day the bed that had that welder on there. As you can see, it's no longer on there. I pulled it off. I did a little bit of research and I ended up painting it Miller blue. They got Lincoln ones, but you know, I just like the blue better, so we're going to go with the Miller brand instead of the Lincoln brand. I got to try to do a little detail painting on the front, on the front, as soon as I get a good picture of the front of one of these so I can tell what exactly I should paint, what I shouldn't. So yeah, that's my welder that I cut off of my tractor supply truck. So then I've been working on this other project for a while, and then I quit because I'm gonna bust it before I even show y'all. That super glue holds up pretty good. I'm stretching a 59 Ford Johnny Lightning. It's not going to sit straight for me right now. That's what we're looking at. I got to do a little bit of Bondo working on everything. Cab turned out pretty good. It's actually lining up a lot better than I thought it would. It's going to take very, very little Bondo. And I was surprised. That sucker fits pretty good. There's a very little seam there that I'm going to have to Bondo. And this took hours of work, so if you want to try one of these, take some work, but you can do it. So this is going to look pretty good when I get it done. Thought about making this into a dually also, but I don't know. One step at a time. See, this one's got the opening hood. It's even got an opening tailgate. So once I get this done and painted, it'll look pretty good. My first stretch job of a truck. I did a van a long time ago, but this will be my first truck. So yeah, and then I got some work done on my garage. I did painted the walls inside. I went on the internet and found a bunch of signs and then printed them off. I had my wife print them off on some cardstock, make them a little thicker, and just taped or glued everything on there. Put a little green light in there just for a little bit of die-cast memorabilia. So that's what we're working on. I'm going to try to get this garage set up here real soon, the next week or two. And then I'll get you a video of that out. I got another truck. This is the Stomper. It was white. I painted it black. So still got the Stomper on the windshield. Painted it black metallic. Thought about trying to put some bigger wheels on the back of it. Jack it up, make it look like, you know, an old 90s, 80s, late 80s, 90s. The big fat 1050s on the back and the little tires on the front. Something, you know, country boys would drive around back in the day. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What problem is I can't find the right tires to match. One of these days I'll figure it out. Okay, that's what I got for today. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good one.